So let's talk about wind. Do you suffer with wind? Yeah, Gampton does. Anyway, for the second weekend in a row, I've had to let a customer down again. Last week it was because the bridge had fallen down, so I couldn't get off the mooring. And this week, well, I was up at about 6 this morning. Usually for me, because of the wind, as you've probably seen from the earlier videos, it was pretty rough down here last night. I made my sandwiches and got my old clothes on, went to the back door, took one look and thought, that's a bit dangerous trying to get off the boat. There was about 6 foot between me and the mooring. The boat was going up and down like I was out at sea in a force 8 gale. Yeah, so I decided to stay in bed. So I texted Jamie and told him I wouldn't be in. He sent 2 words back, so I won't tell you what those were. So I'm hoping he's been alright about it. So yeah, so we're back to the normal thing again really, because the tide's gone out now. So as you can see, there's the copious sized bed. Is that the right word, copious? Yeah, it's a lot, yeah. And it all seems well in the world until you walk out here. Oh crikey, having a bit of a job to stand up actually. We've got an 11-degree list to port because I've measured it on the phone. So hang on, if I put the phone actually on the window so it's level, there you go. Oh, I appear to have switched everything off now. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, I look a bit dishevelled. That's because the other problem I've had is, let's see if we can swap this camera back around again, is that you see the dinghy. Now interestingly, my mother pointed out that the dinghy is registered as Elaine on the River Dart, tender to Sovereign Bay, which is this boat. Elaine was my first wife. And it's the second time Elaine has tried to fall off the boat. Last time she fell off the boat, the front of Elaine got damaged. The davit pulled the front of the boat off. And this time the straps. See, these are your davits. These stainless steel brackets. And they've got winches on, so that the idea is you winch the boat up to those. It's out the way and off you go merrily, trolling along till you get to the next port and you need your dinghy in to go ashore, and you winch them down again. Well, the little straps that attach to the boat, it's an interesting point. You see, you never find out these things are getting on and not as good as they used to be until they break. So the davit straps have probably been on there a long time, 10-15 years maybe, and they gave out last night. Luckily I didn't lose the boat. As you can see, my neighbour next door lost his dinghy. I think Andy must have pulled that out because Andy's good as gold like that. Yeah, so it's not as much carnage as I thought there'd be because it was pretty windy last night. I've got no reports yet of how fast the wind was blowing or gusting. I think we'll find out later on. There's somebody down there with a wind indicator, but that was a rough one. I've been in some rough ones. But Sovereign Bay's put up with it pretty well. Haven't really lost anything. My ornaments fell over, but you see, if I was out at sea they would have been stowed anyway. The canal boat that I used to live on, Rosie, which was the family's boat originally, my dad made a model of that. That's all blue tacked down, so that can't really go anywhere. I'll show you that actually. I don't know whether it's going to show up very well, but look at that. Every single detail. There's the shower room, the galley, well, kitchen on a narrowboat, isn't it, with the full-size cooker and the sink, that table which used to make up into a bed. And when I lived on it, this was just a bedroom. I just made that up into a bedroom. My dad even made the cover for the crutch there and the little elasticated straps that hold it in place, even the detail there. So yeah, that was my first boat, but I'm just pointing out by showing you that if you blue tack things down on your boat that aren't all that heavy, they tend to stay where they've been put. Something I learnt over the years. So yeah, anyway, I've tied Elaine back on the back of the boat. the tide's gone out, so I'm going to have something to eat now and decide what to do with the rest of the day, as it's a bit of a write-off now. Who was it? Calvin said to do some drawing. Yeah. That would have been interesting. Would have looked like a 5-year-old with an Etch-a-Sketch, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'll catch you guys later when I've got something more interesting to say about it. Norton, if you're watching, I need some help to get this vlog actually streaming and earning some profits off it on YouTube. And guys, yeah, look out for that, because I will be going on YouTube soon. So I'll need a few people to subscribe. I don't think it costs anything to subscribe, but it means that I've got more watchers, and then I might get some sponsors. So yeah, catch you all later.